autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
You think you gonna get this? Tighten up, Smith!
Now Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And the Dolphin first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. On first down, Drake. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Bills 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, we go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Tighten up. Hey, kill. 47. Under 10. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Line 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Hauschka adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7. Steven Hauschka, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 46, 46.
It's going to be a long day.
Gun.
52's the money.
On play action, Prescott. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Watch the boot.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Here we go. Slide in.
Mike 52 right here.
Gun.
Cut. Mike 52.
On first down, it's McCoy, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there.
Ricky. Right there.
Go. Get out there.
54 Mike.
26.
Now on 2nd and 16, Prescott. And the grab by Croft. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go. Slide in. Check. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. 54.
Here we go. 2 6. Mike 5-4.
Sweat it. Hey.
Get him.
26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jarrett Davis gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'm file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 3rd down, Rosen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Parker unable to get that one. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Stay with your man. Shit. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
They'll run on 1st down. It's McCoy. And some room to run now. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Stop your body.
Now McCoy. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Check 52.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why? Here we go, go to 53. Under.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check 99. Check 99.
Now a handoff to Yeldon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here we go. Wide 80.
52. Target.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why?
Here's Yeldon. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your two-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have one or two for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Here we go.
65, 65, 65.
Then we're going to 53.
Watch out.
26. 26.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them, 11 yards and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well not even have the penalty.
On first down, Drake. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got it.
Hurry!
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
But not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
53's a mark. 50.
Hey, Foxtrot!
Get the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Come on, guys, let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Here we go, 47.
Mike 54.
Prescott on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
47.
54, right there. 54, Mike. You don't want to.
Now Prescott. It's caught left side by John Brown. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Kill.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Hauschka now to send this one. This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Toss play to Balaj. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Rosen. Oh, he stays up. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert! Hey! Check 3!
To throw is Rosen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 25.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Check. There we go. Kill. 26.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Let him know. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's go.
Prescott down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Intended for Tyler Croft. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. 480. 54. Hey, 47. I
got him. Come on. Mike spot 4.
26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jerome Baker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Hey, turn it up. Rush in.
Here we go. Going to 53. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. 180. 26.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jerome Baker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
We're going to 54. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's complete to Croft. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. He got 29 yards that time.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Hey, watch that.
A first down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a man who started as a Buffalo Bill, Kiko Alonso, able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Mike's 54.
We're going to 54. 180. Hey, kill.
It's going to be a long day.
Now Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
I think a lot of people are a little bit surprised there that they ran the draw after that successful pass play previously, but the thought process had to be, maybe we can catch him rushing the passer and hit something big with the running play.
Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. He's crashing.
Kill, kill.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch that. Hey,
Switch it, hey.
come.
26.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Under.
26. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Set. 80.
49's the mic. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rosen. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Yeldon. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Come off the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
46. there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
You're
Here we go, 47.
not ready. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
26. 26.
Prescott now from the 50. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jerome Baker, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now Rosen on 1st down. And Stills over the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. On the toss, here's Balazs. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
We got 4. Check safety, check safety.
Monday. Bang, bang, bang. 80. Bang, bang.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. On the right side, open is Gesicki. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling. Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one even.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. There he goes left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Alert. Come on, baby. Woo!
Hey, high 7.
49.
Back to the air, Rosen after the pick-6. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And that'll bring up on second down.
Right. He's tough right here.
Now Rosen looking to throw. And throw right side complete to Parker. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not that. It came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. It's caught, Stills, right side. That throw good for 4. It's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Protein spill. Monday.
What's the run?
Hey, wahoo!
Mike.
On first down, it's Rosen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Middle.
A little tough on the secondary there, end zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot. Now Drake loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rosen will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They run it with Balaj. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up third and goal. On the toss play, this is Drake. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up fourth and goal.
A gain of 4 yards brings up fourth down and goal.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down.
Here we go again.
They'll try and throw forward with Rosen. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Here we go.
Mike's back forward. Watch the run.
26.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Let's get off the field, D.
26.
They'll go again to McCoy.
Go. It's wrong.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
We're going to 54. Why ain't?
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. 66, bullet, ha! Right there.
On second down now, it's McCoy, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Mike 54. Hey, let's get in that hole.
Throwing here, Prescott. He'll let it go deep for Foster. It's caught inside the 25. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field. And I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Bills, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.